What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another YouTube video on this channel, and it's Eastern Conference Finals time. We're gonna get a very weird Eastern Conference Finals. Every team in the Eastern Conference Finals time. Yo, I'm suited, bro. It's Conference Finals time in general, bro. Western and Eastern, duh. It's Conference Finals time. It's weird, bro. Every team in the Conference Finals hasn't won since the 70s. The fucking 70s. Do you know what the 70s NBA looked like? Well, it looked like this. And this. And this.
5 seconds left. Try to tie it up. But Barnett shot.
Not the biggest fan of 70s basketball. Personally, done with the 70s, done with the 80s, done with the 90s. Just saying. Yeah, these teams haven't won since before Bill Walton was winning MVPs. So, yeah. I mean, the Thunder technically haven't won a champion. Oh, let's break it down for real. If you want to be real, the Knicks are the only fucking team that hasn't won since the 70s. The NBA just wanted to make the Knicks feel better by saying, "Oh, these teams haven't won since the 70s." No, the Pacers have never won one. The Timberwolves have never won one. Oklahoma City, the Thunder have never won a championship. Seattle Supersonics have a championship. But if you want to be technical, this is a new city, a new team. It was rebranded. So technically, the Oklahoma City Thunder have never won a championship. The Knicks, on the other hand, have not won a championship since the 1973 season, I want to believe. Now, I have to get one thing straight before I get into this video and talk about these teams. You Knicks fans are pitiful.
Like, what do you say fuck me for?
I feel like I've voiced several times that even though I'm from New York, that I'm not a New York Knicks fan, and it seems to get on people's nerves when I talk about the Knicks. I can still talk about the Knicks. Yes, I'm happy to see that the city is partying and having a good time and celebrating something the Knicks haven't done since before I was born. It's beautiful. New York City has always been a Knick town, of course. The Knicks, only team for the longest. I mean, I had the Long Island Nets back in the day, but I've never been a Knicks fan. I'm sorry, I have never been a New York Knicks fan.
Oh my God.
Started watching basketball. It was LeBron, Miami. The New Jersey Nets, the team I hated, moved to Brooklyn. And they had Jay-Z rapping and shit. I'm from Brooklyn, New York, nigga. I fuck with the Nets. Now my Nets suck. They fucking suck. They suck ass. But respectfully, when it comes to my feelings and my opinions, which they don't have to matter to you, they matter to me, I don't give a fuck about the Knicks. They play in Manhattan. The Manhattan Knicks. That's how I see them. I didn't give a fuck about the Knicks when Melo was here, Amari, Porzingis, Derrick Rose. I never cared about the Knicks. So it's like, cool. They finally did something, bro. Finally.
Fuck, man. Thank you, guys.
The Knicks' first time in 25 years being in the conference finals, and they're acting a goddamn fool. Like, you guys want me to be a Knicks fan? Your niggas is outside punching people in the face because they got Boston jerseys on and just no class, acting like you never been here before. You know, it's been a long time, but we ain't win shit yet for y'all to be knocking niggas the fuck out outside. What the fuck? Knocking niggas outside the fucking Garden because they got on a Tatum or a Halle jersey is classless, especially when you're just making it out the fucking semis. I posted on Instagram a couple weeks ago. I was like, I'm not a Knicks fan. I do know a lot of Knicks fans, but I said straight up, I'm not going for the Knicks. Y'all know how I feel about the Pacers. Y'all know how I feel about Halle. I ain't going for the Knicks. But if they make it to the finals and win the finals, I'm down to party. Nigga, I'm still from the T's. Fuck is you talking about? I'm still from the T's, bro. If the Knicks win the championship, I'll give a fuck for a moment, I'll pull up, I'll party. I ain't punching random motherfuckers in the face because we won the championship. But I show up, I'll party, I have a good time, grab a few drinks with the guys, smoke a couple L's, and we celebrate a championship for the city. Perfectly fine. I'm not celebrating because you niggas going to the Eastern Conference Finals. I'm not celebrating. The job's not finished. And even if y'all do get to the finals, if y'all not getting the Timberwolves, it's looking quiet. If y'all getting OKC, it's looking quiet. Shit, man. The Knicks go to the finals. I can't imagine what they might climb the fucking Empire State Building and drag it the fuck down with rope.
I'm like, hey, what's up? Since your pretty ass, soon as you came in the door, I just wanna chill by the side from the store.
Enough of that. I can party. I can party if the Knicks win. I'll say that. I can party if the Knicks win. But enough of that. Let's look at the matchups. Last night, OKC put belt to ass.
On with the shits, you say it's up, we whoop the bitch. Knock down the whole clique. I kill them all, ain't got no pick. Now check the scope up, bitch, I'm throw up with this murder shit. I want his
Jokic got outplayed. Shea is most likely gonna be the MVP. They might announce that shit today. I haven't gone on the gram yet today. I tell y'all straight up, I had no faith in OKC making it this far. I thought Jokic would stop them. I had no faith in them making it this far. I was one of those people that said they're young, they're too young, no experience. Boy, was I fucking wrong. Now the Nuggets just get out of a 7-game series, 1 day of break, and hop right back into another one. Played great, but Jamal Murray forgot how to play yesterday. Aaron Gordon was hobbled, and Jokic, well, he was Jokic, but it wasn't enough. Blowout, OKC wins, they advance to the conference finals, and they'll be playing against the Timberwolves. Another team I did not expect to make it this far. Timberwolves, let's say they got a little lucky with Curry being out, but I think with Curry in that series, they still make it out in 6 or 7. Granted, in the last 2 years, we've watched Anthony Edwards take Kevin Durant and Devin Booker out the playoffs. Then he went and took out Luka and LeBron. Jokic, and then this year, Stephen Curry and Jimmy Butler. I got no words, bro. This has been I ain't gonna lie, the most surprising playoffs I've seen in a very, very, very long time. Of course, fans like me and my age, we grew up in the NBA that barely had any parity. It was like LeBron's going to the finals in the East. And out west, it's going to be OKC, the Spurs, or Golden State. And so now that we're seeing 2 new teams in the finals every year, it's just like the fucking playoffs feel like March Madness. Timberwolves played great. Julius Randle is I usually shit on Julius Randle. There's been several times I've called him ass on this channel. I can't call him ass today because he's risen to the occasion throughout the playoffs. He's played his ass off. I can't even joke and call him ass today. I can't. For that matchup, be honest, I think this is where it comes to the end for the Timberwolves. OKC has size to compete with their size. Pause. We got Ant versus Shea. Shea is a little more consistent than Ant. A lot more consistent than Ant. Ant will give you 29 one game, and in these playoffs, he'll give you 14 the next game. So we really got to see that matchup, how that goes. But OKC, I'm not going to lie, they got dogs. They got dogs. They got Caruso. They got dogs and dogs that could guard your dogs. So I really think we're going to see OKC in the finals this year. I want to say this series goes 6, but it's all about health, man. Ant go down. He's had a few moments this playoffs where it looks like he's about to go down, but I think OKC makes it out of this one. And if OKC makes it out of this one, heavy chance they stay healthy and win the championship. They stay healthy, they win the championship. 100%. OKC, if they make it out of the Western Conference Finals, whoever they play in the East, they win a championship. That's what I'm going with. I'm gonna try to stick with it. I gotta see how the East go, but I'm gonna try to stick with that. I think OKC, I can't say. Honestly, I'm gonna say straight up, if OKC makes it out the West, they win the championship. If Minnesota makes it out the West, I think somebody from the East can win the championship. We just gotta watch that. Honestly, that's just my analysis right now, my hypotheses. When we move over to the East, boy, I did not see both of these things happening, bro. ESPN went a perfect 0-22 on this second round predictions for both fucking teams. Not a single ESPN person voted for the Pacers to beat the Cavs, and not a single ESPN person voted for the Knicks to beat the Celtics. We got Knicks in 6, and we got Pacers in 5. I'm going to start off by talking about the Pacers. Y'all went and called that man overrated, and he showed y'all why he's one of the best young point guards in the fucking league. Tyrese Halliburton was amazing throughout the Pacers Cavaliers series. I can't even talk about him just alone. Nembhard has been amazing shooting this playoff. Neesmith is playing defense. Miles Turner is a certified bucket. I fucking love it. I fucking love it, guys. I fucking love it.
I fucking love it!
This Pacers team, they play together, they play with heart. And yeah, they did face a team like the Cavs, which we can talk about the Cavs. Honestly, they didn't want to win this series. When you have your two of your stars, and DeAndre Hunter and your defensive player of the game, Evan Mobley, when you guys sit out game 2 after losing game 1 at home in the fashion you lost it, when you sit out game 2 and then come back game 3, you guys are not hobbled or none of that shit, that's a bad representation of the organization. You need to play those games. You're not him if you're not playing those games. Look at Ant fucking around and damn near break his ankle, go to the back, and he'll be back in the game. I know you're thinking about your career, your longevity, and everything, but these teams they pay you for that stuff, but they don't give a fuck about, they will trade your ass. Now, if Mobley is a good piece, if Mobley and Hunter play in game 2, maybe that series looks different. But these niggas put belt to ass and got the one up on y'all, and then you sit out the next game? Just your presence on the floor helps Mobley. You could have went out there and blocked a couple shots. So Donovan Mitchell literally was out there by himself. Garland injured. Strus, y'all say what y'all want about the man having a terrible game and him telling his teammates to show up and play. Cool. He showed up. He played his ass off. Shots don't fall all the time. That's cool. Goodbye to the Cavs. The Pacers played amazing. And at some point, I'm not gonna lie, the stars of the past, y'all gave a lot of heat to niggas for having L moments in the playoffs. This is Donovan Mitchell's 8th playoff appearance, and he hasn't made a conference finals yet. He's played amazing. But at some point, you gotta sit back and say, is he a number 1 guy on a championship team? I'm gonna say what I want to say, actually. He can be up there with Kobe, D Wade, Harden. Like, he can compete with the shooting guards. Jordan, he can compete with those shooting guards. Him and Ant, I feel like, are in the same boat right now. They both got that shooting guard arc. They got the fadeaways, they got the handles, they got the flashy layups, they got the dunks. And it's having a little more success in the West. And the Eastern Conference is a little less weak than it used to be. D Mitch, he's having 45-point games all the way back to Utah in the playoffs, 50-point games in the playoffs, and he can't seem to make it. It's like he needs a clear number 1 that can alternate with him. Like 2006, when Shaq was an MVP candidate all year, when he got to the finals, D Wade could show out, and he left with the Finals MVP award. That's the type of player that Donovan Mitchell reminds me of. He's like a 2006 Dwayne Wade. Y'all niggas and y'all nostalgia might, oh, don't compare him to D Wade. He's a 3-time champ. I'm comparing him to a young Dwayne Wade when he had to find his way with veteran leadership on the team. I feel like D Mitch, couple vets, couple old guys that don't even gotta play, nigga. A couple old guys, nigga. Put a Jeff Green with him, and you know, and he just needs a star that can take over. If you would have trade Mobley for Anthony Davis, and Anthony Davis stays healthy, I feel like that Cavs team goes to the finals. Yeah, we gotta start holding these niggas accountable now. I ain't gonna lie, we held niggas like KD and LeBron and Curry accountable. D Mitch, he was down 3 and missed 3 free throws in that last game. At some point, you gotta hold niggas accountable. I don't care how good the game was. We're using the same logic we used with the greats of the past. Then you gotta hit them free throws. Congratulations to the Pacers. Of course, with the Pacers, we gotta talk about the Knicks. Belt to ass. The Celtics, they shot their way into a slump, being up in several games and letting the Knicks come back.
We did it. We did it!
You live by the 3, you die by the 3. They died by the 3. And the Knicks played their ass off. We said it in the beginning of the season. The Celtics were the team to beat, and the Knicks had a team to beat them. There's only 3 teams in the league that can compete with the Knicks lineup, and that is the Celtics, OKC, it would have been Cleveland, of course. They're gone. The Pacers. Those are the only teams I think could tweak with the Knicks. The Knicks have a 1 to 5. They got McCall and OG there for defense. Defense, and they get buckets. There's been several times this season when OG had a game and McCall had a game, so I'm not going to just say they're there for buckets. You got Karl-Anthony Towns, who could do it all. He's rebounding. He's hitting fadeaway jumpers. He's hitting 3-pointers. He's doing it all. You got Brunson, the closer. And then you got Josh Hart. He do everything. Rebound, assists, killing it for the Knicks. Double-double, triple-double every game. Now, you got lucky a little bit because they was picking up a little heat, even though they was down when Tatum went down. You know, we hate on Tatum so much on this channel. I've always hated on Tatum. Fuck Tatum, fuck Boston. It is fuck Boston, but you hate to see a player go down like that. Achilles, we don't even know if Tatum will be the same player when he comes back a year and a half, 2 years from now. You know, shout out to Jason Tatum. Played your ass off. You went down on a 40 ball. You hate to see it, but Celtics team is looking a little iffy talent-wise. So we got to see what they do this summer, but pay JB all that money and he ain't him. Shit crazy. When it comes down to the Knicks and their next stop, they got to play against the Pacers. Now, this is where the Knicks go wrong. The Knicks don't have a bench. They don't have a reliable bench. The Pacers do. And the Pacers got that same 1 through 5 that the Knicks have. Miles Turner is a perfect matchup when it comes to Karl-Anthony Towns. Siakam and Hart could bang together. Pause. Nesmith and Anunoby, they gonna go back and forth. Nembhard and McCall, they gonna go back and forth. And then we got the matchup we've been waiting for. WWE predicted it last season. Hallie versus Brunson.
For this crucial matchup, that's West. And what a takedown. And now the rights and left.
Here we go. These two are...
I'm loving it because when the Knicks get tired, the Pacers got a bench. TJ McConnell, he could turn up. Obi, yeah, I know him well. He could turn up. The Pacers got pieces. Even old boy Thomas Bryant, he could give you a little rebound and a little paint action when they get hot. So Pacers do have the bench and the potential to beat the Knicks. So I'm not gonna lie. As much I was gonna sit here and lie and say I would love to see the Knicks go to the finals. I don't give a fuck. I'd love to see the Pacers in the finals just as much as I would like to see the Knicks in the finals. I don't give a fuck. That's beautiful for basketball. Let the Pacers go to the finals for the first time in 25 years. I don't care. Cool. I'd love to see Hallie in the finals. Y'all just called the man overrated, and now he in the finals? Back-to-back Eastern Conference finals? Oh, yes. Yes. But Pacers Knicks, if I gotta give a prediction on that one, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna say Pacers in 7. I'm gonna say Pacers in 7, just because I think they had the deeper team. The Knicks, if they do fire on all cylinders and they figure out a way to shut the Pacers down, I think they still don't win it until about 6 games. So I'm gonna stick with Pacers in 7, even Pacers in 6 for me if they could figure the Knicks out. And the Knicks play a lot of heavy minutes, so thank you, Tom. If the Knicks go down, if any Knick go down, then they gotta be next man up. I don't know. Pacers might take advantage of that. But yeah. Finals prediction so far is gonna be OKC versus the Pacers to me. Weird finals, random ass finals. But I'm here for it. We finally got 7 years of fucking parity in the league. Beautiful. But that's all for today, y'all. Just wanted to come talk my shit, let y'all niggas know, you know, how I'm feeling for the conference finals. As always, like, comment, share, subscribe. Tell your auntie, your auntie's cousins, sisters, brothers, nephews, aunties, cousins, sisters, nephews, brothers, dads, mothers, aunts, nieces, sister. Tell them to subscribe. And that ESJ, he working. Until next time, y'all. I love y'all. Peace.